Oubi Academy is a Catholic school. However, it's not too religious, so a non-believer like me can attend without any problems. But there are a few differences with a regular school. We have Bible study, and his morning service is one of the differences as well. We are gathered in the gym every morning and listen to the teaching from the theology teacher and sing hymnals. It's sure troublesome since it happens every single day. On the stage, there's Yoshisawa sensei in a frog talking about something complex. I'm surprised she has things to talk about every day for so long. It sure shows her enthusiasm though. She was a nun when she was young, and here at school, she acts as the head of the school or of the public morals as well. Among the lenient teachers of Oubi Academy, she is the most strict one, and the students are fearful of her. There's even a rumor that someone saw her preaching to the school principal, and we all believe it. I listened to Yoshisawa sensei's speech while trying to suppress my yawns. Yeah, because if we yawn, she's probably gonna hit us with a ruler. The Bible stories contain lots of katakana names for people and places. I'm sure there's some basic information for other students, but for an ignorant student like me, they mean nothing. I ate breakfast this morning, so I can't help feeling sleepy. I was hoping she would wrap up soon.
Maejima.
The big guy next to me whispers at me. Oh god. Oh man. He's a friend or something? Oh man. He looks like he's part of a biker club. His name is Murakami. He looks like a bear and used to be the #1 surfer in our tennis club, and people called him a fixed fort. Hush, you'll be scolded. Yoshisawa sensei is sharp-sighted, and she knows every single student's name. If she hears us talking, she will call us with our names.
What
is it, man? Murakami is insistent. He was once scolded for falling asleep before, but I guess he didn't learn his lesson, so now you're trying to drag me along down with you, huh? I've known this stupid guy since we joined a tennis club together when we were in the 1st grade. We were both experienced players, so we were assigned to be partners. Meijima's M and Murakami's M put us very close in position whenever we have to line up in alphabetical order. The reason why we are next to each other during the morning service is the same reason. Anyway, although his serves were excellent, he wasn't strong at other techniques, and on the other hand, I was pretty good at the volley, so we were a pretty good pair after all. We were a duo. We were the best pair among the newcomers, and even when we played against the higher grade pairs, we always won. Therefore, until I quit the club, we stayed together. Uh-oh, he's gotta be pretty pissed that I quit the club then. I actually wanted to play singles, but I never had a chance to do that. When I quit the club, I don't know why, but he quit too. Oh, you know exactly why! If he's the only thing he's good at is pairs, and his pair partner quits, then he's got nothing to do there, right? He would have been a more talented single player than me, but I don't know. After Murakami quit the tennis club, he chose to join the Go Club. Oh, Go is actually a really fun game. I like playing it a lot. Just like I joined the 2nd Literature Club. The only difference is that he is actually active in the club, which makes me think that he might have quit the tennis club because he really wanted to play Go. He doesn't look like the type though, but that's cool. I've seen him play in a match before, but to see a big guy like him sitting on his knees, facing the Go board, sure is rather amazing. What is it? Hurry up and tell me. If I don't say anything, I'm afraid he'll go on and on. Then Murakami starts to look extremely concerned. Uh-oh. What a strange thing to say. I don't think so. So you're saying the only reason we were popular was because of the tennis club? Isn't that simply because we quit the athletic club and we don't hang out with as many people as before? You're exaggerating.
お前は彼女を失った。
True. But that was not a result of me losing or quitting the tennis club, though. So she says, "Shut up."
とにかくテニスをやらない俺たちは何の価値もないクズだってことだ。
I don't think you should be that self-destructive.
いや、少なくとも女にとってはそうだ。かつては向こうから話しかけてきてた女にこっちから話しかけて引きつった顔をされた経験はお前にはないか。
So he's trying to convince us to join back the tennis club? I mean, so the only reason he liked it was because of the girls' attention. So, I mean, obviously when you play Go, you're not gonna get any girls' attention, that's for damn sure. Well, I guess it has.
だろう？運動もしていない、勉強もできない、ルックスも平凡だ、気の利いたトークもできない。今の俺たちは女の目にはゴミくずのようなものだ。このままじゃ俺たちの青春は真っ暗だ。
He's actually making surprisingly good points. He frowns and looks very serious. I think he's extremely biased, but at the same time, I can't deny what he's saying. In fact, we are far from even being close to girls. Nothing I can do about it. If you want to go back to the tennis club, go ahead by yourself.
違う。
Then what do you want?
バンドを組もうぜ。
A band? This sure is unexpected. I mean, you know, rockers do get a lot of girls' attention too. A band? My reply is a bit loud, so I look around me and make sure I talk in a low voice. What are you talking about? You've never played an instrument, and neither have I.
そんなことはどうでもいい。
That's just pretend. That's not the point.
いいんだって。楽器ができなくても音痴でもいいんだ。とにかくロックバンドをやりさえすれば女にモテる。
Really? I think you at least kinda have to be good, at least a little bit. Are you trying to escape from reality or something?
バカ言え。俺が現実逃避なんかするか。俺の現実はいつもピンク色だぞ。しかも蛍光色だ。幸福に満ちている。逃げる必要なんかない。
Right, which is why you're trying to convince me and yourself to quit our current clubs and make a band? Don't people say that your head is like a flower field?
いいじゃないか。俺花は好きだぞ。
You know what? You're driving me insane.
そりゃまずいな。病院紹介してやろうか。
Leave me alone. I don't want the fucking psychiatric doctor that you probably go to on a weekly, daily basis.
まあそう言わずにさ。そういうわけで今日はお前にパンクロックのことをよく知ってもらおうと思ってさ。
Punk rock. He can't finish a sentence.
そこ
Uh-oh! Oh my god, she does look like a rather mean. This is definitely like a typical nun that would slap your ass red if you even just so little as break one of the tiny rules. Oh gosh. Yoshisawa-sensei points at us from the stage. Both of us freeze instantly. I'm innocent! I didn't do anything! Everyone else looks at us.
前島君、村上君、あなたたちさっきからうるさいですよ。死後は慎みなさい。
I'm so embarrassed for being scolded with my name.
とりあえずこれを聞いてみてくれ。
What's your plan, dude? When we return to the classroom, Murakami puts some CDs on my desk. That's enough. We were scolded in front of everyone.
これは俺が悪かったよ。まあ、だからさ、これちょっと見てくれよ。
As Murakami tries to apologize, I pick up the CD on top of the pile hesitantly. The picture on it catches my attention. The foreigners with pies on their heads are laughing. Damundo?
これはダムドって読む
Oh,
んだ。
Damudo. Are they comedians?
いや、これがパンクっていうやつなんだよ。やっぱり男のロックといえばパンクしかないからな。
Punk.
パンクバンドをやろうと思うんだ。
A punk band. Murakami talks proudly, but I don't understand. I've heard the word punk. I guess it's one of the categories in music, and one of rock music. That's about all I know. You mean punk rockers throw pies?
しない。
Then what's this picture? As I get more confused, Murakami talks
パイ
passionately.
は重要じゃないんだ。モテるのが重要なんだ。
That's the important part, being popular among girls? It's definitely more important than pies. I'd say that myself, although some people might have that priority switched up. For me, nope. That's what I can't trust. Being shown something this odd. How can I trust it?
分かった、それはいい。でもな、バンドはモテるだけじゃないんだぞ。そこには熱い青春が待ってる。お前な、バイトして金貯めるだけで青春を灰色に消費してしまっていいのか？なあ、俺と一緒にパンクバンド組もうよ。そしてみんなにチヤホヤされようじゃないか。
We can do something, but not a band. Like I said earlier, we can't even play instruments. We don't even get a decent grade in music class.
大丈夫だって。パンクっていうのはバンドの中でも一番簡単な音楽なんだ。ギターはコードを3つ覚えればもうそれでいいし、ボーカルは好きなこと叫んでればいいし、ドラムは思うがままに叩けばいい。そしてベースはいてもいなくてもいいんだ。
Is it really that easy? Only 3 chords on the guitar and then scream whatever you want. I mean, I'm like the person who is the furthest away from musical talents ever, okay? I don't know shit about music. Even if I were to touch a music instrument, it would probably just shatter in my hands. I am not musically gifted or talented at all, so I have no clue. But I love music. I don't know, but if the real punk rockers hear this, don't you think they'd be mad?
バカだな。極めた人ほどそう思ってるんだ。
Are you sure about that? It sounds like you're heavily dissing slash, you know, shit-talking their art. I know he's lying, but I don't have enough knowledge to know that for sure. Anyway, it's impossible. I don't know anything.
わからなくてもいいんだよ。とにかくステージに上がって適当に騒いでりゃいいんだからさ。
Just go on stage and go crazy, really? The more I hear about it, the more I think we won't be popular among girls by doing it.
それがモテるんだから女心ってのは不思議なんだ。
Even strange things have limits. That's simply a delusion.
バカだな。考えてもみろ。男が理解できないのにモテてるやつなんか世の中にたくさんいるじゃないか。
Yeah, but that's probably because they're doing something they're good at, or at least there's something they're capable of doing. Music is not something I can do. I just don't trust you. Anyway, who told you that nonsense?
インターネットで言ってた。
Oh yeah, and everything on the internet is true, right? You moron! That's your mistake. You get influenced so easily. Do you remember what you told me when we quit the tennis club?
なんて言ったっけ?
You said, I wasn't thinking of quitting, but when you quit, I felt like doing the same thing, so I quit too. What kind of excuse is that? You really need to do something about that.
だって俺らコンビだったじゃんか。運命共同体だ。
Yeah, you make it sound like, you know, those were probably the words that would have come out of my mouth earlier when I was groveling to try and get back with my ex-girlfriend. We were meant to be together. Don't make me sick. I never once wanted to be paired with you in my life.
人生のダブルスってうまいこと言うな。
Dude. Murakami puts his hand on my chin, or his chin. And nah, thankfully it's on his chin, not mine. What are you impressed about?
その通りだ。すまない。
Don't apologize. Anyway, you really shouldn't believe everything you hear or see. That'll only make you stupid.
いや、まあ、さすがにそれは冗談なんだけどさ。
I think it's a bit too late for that. Murakami smiles bitterly. Personally, I can't tell exactly where his, to some degree, is.
とにかく一度聞いてみてくれよ。一番パンクがホットだった時代のやつ持ってきたんだからさ。ほら、これがクラッシュのセカンドアルバムで、こっちはラモーンズ、そしてこれがニューヨークドールズっていう。
Murakami tries to explain the CDs one by one. That's okay.
そう言うなって。
Sorry, dude, not interested. Hey, listen. I really don't want to do something to be popular or be noticed. Don't you know? Even when I go out, I don't want to go out just because I'm doing something special because of me as a person.
トラウマだな。
Shut up and leave me alone. Anyway, if you find something that would lead me to a normal but extremely sweet girls, let me know, okay? Shut up, leave me alone. But if there's a way that like an actual way for which we can find girls, let me know.
バカだな。ミュージシャンと客は常に人間的に惹かれ合って結ばれるんだぞ。
You liar.
でも絶対お前も面白いって思うよ。 なんつうかこうパンクロックってさ。
Murakami's face has changed when he first started Go and talked about tactics. Sometimes he's very inconsistent, but at the same time, he can really get into something. So when he first starts on new things, he learns about it inside out and wants to share everything he learned with others. I think that's exactly what he's going to do about punk rock. I have a bad feeling about this, so I get up. Just forget about it, okay? Besides, we have to study for the tests.
おい、どこ行くんだ。もう授業始まるぞ。
Shut up! I'm going to get a drink.
あ、俺も。
Dude! Oh my god, he seems like that dude in school, right? Who's just like... He wants to be desperately friends with you, but you don't want to be friends with them, but they keep constantly hanging around you nevertheless. Oh god, like oh, I'm gonna get a drink. Oh, wait, me too! Murakami follows me out of the classroom, even though we decided to get a drink to get away from him. And he still follows us. We run down the stairs and arrive at the vending machine by the cafeteria. I chose cafe au lait. What is that, like with milk? And Murakami chose strawberry au lait. Outlet, late, le. When I start to run back to the classroom, I realize that Murakami isn't following me. I turn around and find him looking in the opposite direction. Murakami is looking at the blue sky, and a cherry blossom tree with the petals flying around with the breeze. Oh yeah, he loves the cherry blossom, right? What are you talking about?
いや、イチゴオレって学校以外じゃ買わないだろ。そう思ってふと見たら桜が咲いているじゃないか。そうしたら急にこの学校への郷愁が湧いてきて、次に春が来るときは俺たちも卒業だなって。もうイチゴオレともお別れだなって。
I'm sure you can buy that drink somewhere else. That's unexpected.
いつだって感動は突然に訪れるもんだ。
Murakami talks strangely as usual and turns to me.
お前、もう一度言うが、このままで本当に悔いはないのか？こんな形で学園生活を終えて虚しくないか？
What do you mean, like this? I was going to tease him, but Murakami looked so serious. I was overpowered.
あれ、外車が入ってきたぞ。
Murakami looks out the window. We see a big black car driving through the school gate.
あれ、リンカーンだ。
Oh, Lincoln. Lincoln?
愛車だよ、愛車。めちゃくちゃ高級品なんだぞ。
I see. Lincoln isn't the president's name, but the name of a car. Well, both kinda. Maybe Murakami didn't hear my joke. I'm a little disappointed as we watch the Lincoln park by the guest entrance.
あんな車でどんな金持ちが来たんだろう。
Rather, what kind of celebrity with a Lincoln car comes to our school? Murakami sighs. Well, none of our business. Come on, let's go back. The bell will ring soon. I turn around.
あ、女だ。
A girl? Where? Murakami speaks behind me. A girl? How sad. That word caught my attention. It's just like, yeah, we were so like, okay, let's go back to school. Let's go back to class, dude. And then just the moment we hear the word girl, we just like wide eyes, turn around. When I turn around, I see someone coming out of the guest entrance, walking to the car. Who is it? Ooh. As Murakami said, it's a female student. She walks unsteadily, and she's being supported by an old person wearing a kimono. Damn. Look at that, she's wearing gloves. You can tell a person fucking rich when they're wearing gloves, okay? They don't wanna ruin their precious smooth skin or whatever, or they don't want to leave their fingerprints on something. Looks like she felt ill, and her family came to pick her up. It's too far to see her face, but the female student's thin calves look very bright against the spring sun. When I get close to the Lincoln, the driver comes out from the car and opens the door. Damn. I didn't know we had such a celebrity at our school. I can't help saying it out loud as we watch the car drive off the school ground.
あれは柏サリナかな。本当に噂通りなんだな。
Sarina? Ah, so that's her.
こんな朝早くから早退するのか。よっぽど体の具合が悪いのかな。
How would I know? As we watch, The bell rings. Sarina. Is it supposed to be this room? Or is it the other one? I'm wandering around in an empty school building. After school was over, I remembered what Kirari Shiino said about the second literature club being cancelled. Although I never attended the meetings, and since I'm graduating this year, it really doesn't matter to me. I was a little concerned about my club being cancelled. So I decided to peek in a little, but I didn't remember where it was located, because we never went there anyway. So I have to check every single room on this floor where all the cultural clubs are located. But why is it so quiet? School ended just a few minutes ago, so there should be people in those cultural club rooms. However, the hallway is dead quiet, and because there are no windows in the hallway, it's dark. What are the things on the left then? So, is this the air of the cultural clubs? I feel uncomfortable being here because I'm not used to this. Especially when female students go by me once in a while. They look at me in a strange way, so I feel like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to. I'd much rather have them say something instead of being in this uncomfortable atmosphere. I feel like giving up, but I complete the round, albeit unsuccessfully. Forget it, I'm going to go home. I start to go down the stairs. Uh-oh. Someone calls out to me. Even without turning around, I know who it is, but I'm not happy. I was expecting to see her, but I wish she didn't find me when I was lost. She must have been coming down the stairs. When I look up the landing, I see a female student with clear eyes. Exactly who I thought. Who is it? Hey.
やっと部室に顔出す気になったんだ。待ってたよ。
Hello? Nice beauty mark she got underneath her right eye. She smiles at me. She's one of my acquaintances. Chie Isurugi from the second cultural club. Oh, Chie! The one we said at the end of the first video. No, it's not why I'm here. I lie spontaneously. It's my bad habit to deny everything when someone talks to me suddenly.
じゃあなんでこんなところうろうろしてんの?
Chie looks at me suspiciously. It must be natural for her to be suspicious. My speech and conduct don't match. Just because I give her an answer which doesn't make sense, and she frowns.
また変なこと言って。本当は第二文芸部に用があってきたんでしょ?
By the way, is that a tiny piece of pantsu I see at the bottom there? It's like a really tiny part of it. The skirt is just the right length. No.
どうしてそんな堅くななのよ?
Alright, fine. I'll tell you the truth. You're right. I came to find the second literature club. I feel embarrassed.
たく、どうしてあなたはそんな意味のわからない嘘をつくのかしら?
Cause it's like an instinct, okay? Sometimes it's easier to lie. Chie sighs. Well, I can't answer because there's no reason. I lied because I was startled. See, it's just a reflex. It's like, oh, what happened? Lie.
普段から嘘ばっかりついてるから、そういう風に歪んじゃうのよ。
It's my natural state. I can't do anything about it. I may admit it myself, but if someone tells me that, I get upset. Of course, because that means that they know we're lying. We don't want them to know we're lying, otherwise what's the point of lying? The whole point of lying is, you know, hiding the truth from them and them not knowing that I'm hiding the truth from them, that I'm lying to them. So if they know, it's pointless. When I start to go down the stairs, Chie stops me. I don't feel good, so I'm going home. When I finish my sentence, Chie runs down the stairs and catches up with me.
ごめん。謝るよ。
Chie is smiling. Then tell me where the club room is. I couldn't find it.
今から?
Sure, but don't you dare introduce me as a distorted person, okay?
そんなことはしないよ。でも、紹介するのはまた今度になるかな。
Just don't introduce me at all? Why?
だって今日は誰もいないよ。
What?
みんな用があるみたいで来なかったの。だから私も今から帰ろうと思って。
Oh, that's why it was so quiet. What an irresponsible club.
4月は忙しいからね。来週くらいからみんな来始めると思うから、またおいでよ。
Didn't even bother to inform the members of the club that today was not going to be a meeting day, huh? Yeah, maybe. I was a little disappointed because I was prepared today.
部活に顔を出す気になったのはいいことだ。とりあえず今日は帰ろう。
So we walk down the stairs together. As we walk, I ask her about the club being cancelled. She feels disappointed about it too.
第一文芸部に統合されるだけだから消えてなくなるわけじゃないけど、寂しいのは確かだね。でも誰に聞いたの？
Uh-oh. When I tell her that Kirari Shiino started to work at the place where I work, she seems
あの子
surprised.
ちょっと変わってるけどすごくいい子だから優しくしてあげてね。
Of course. We haven't had a chance to talk lately, so Chie continues to talk, asking me about things like how my part-time job is going. I can't help thinking she sure worries about everything. We've known each other for a long time. I think since kindergarten. We are childhood friends. Ooh, childhood friends. You always gotta have one of those. But this is the first year we are in the same grade. That's because Chie is a year older. Oh, did you get held back a year, Chie? What happened? Which means she had to repeat the 3rd grade. She was the only one who had to repeat the grade last year. So she is the only one that other 3rd grade classmates call senpai. Some are friendly, but some are confused. But anyway, she is Chie Isurugi. However, she's not a bad student. I have to say this as her childhood friend. Have to or else she'll smack me. In fact, Chie gets good grades, then why did she get held back? At Oubi Academy, there's a huge gap in grades. The bottom scores are really bad, but the average isn't too bad. And some superior students are really exceptional. The reason why Chie had to repeat the grade is due to a family matter. She had to take a leave of absence, and she didn't have enough attendance to move on. It wasn't her fault. Ah, that sucks. See, she's a good student, but because of family reasons, right? Personal reasons, she just wasn't at school enough. I mean, something with me happened in my first year of high school where I actually had really good grades for the first 2 periods, and the 3rd and 4th I couldn't really attend because I got sick, and I eventually actually had to get surgery. But yeah, they kind of held me back just because I wasn't at school enough, which really like deflated my motivation for the rest of high school, which in hindsight is the most suckiest thing they could have done. If they just let me go pass through, I probably would have been really motivated and continued studying hard, you know? Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe not, but yeah, that just having to repeat the first year of high school, which I felt like I performed very well and I didn't get rewarded for it, it just made me think of like, fuck high school. Which in hindsight is a stupid thing, of course. So kids, if you're listening, even no matter what, do well at school, okay? She could have quit or transferred, but Chie didn't, and I'm proud of her decision.
じゃあまた今度ね。これで諦めないでちゃんと顔出すのよ。きっと私もいるから。
Alright, I'll be seeing you there, Chie. From here, I go by bicycle, and she gets on the bus. I know, but you have to take care of me though. I nod.
あとそうだ。今度うちのちびっ子たちと遊んであげてよ。こないだ鹿之助に会いたいって言ってたんだよ。
Who or what are we actually talking about when you say little ones? Like your little siblings, or are you talking about your small boobs? No way! They are so rough with me!
鹿之助が嘘ばっかり教えるからでしょ。どうしてそんなに口から出まかせばっかり言えるのかしらね。
I'm telling you, it's a reflex, it's automatic! Who knows? Hey, Chie, you better hurry up or you'll miss the bus!
はいはい、帰るわよ。今日は私がご飯作らないといけないしね。
Wow, you sure work hard.
何言ってんの。じゃあね。
Chie waves with a smile. Okay, see you. I wave back. I'm working hard at my part-time job today. It's the weekend, and also the end of the month. Therefore, it's after payday, so the restaurant has been filled with customers all evening. By 7:30 p.m., the restaurant is packed. The employees in both the kitchen and the dining hall are working their butts off, running around everywhere while the loud laughter and the conversations from the drunks echoes throughout the restaurant. It's not that bad to be busy. Between the experienced employees, we don't need to say anything to each other. We know what needs to be done to run the restaurant smoothly. The work runs with a rhythm, which makes time fly. My shift is usually over before I know it, so I don't mind it at all. Kirari Shiino is at work as well. Today is her 3rd day. How many glasses did she break? How many freaking glasses did she break? Her boyish head is running around the restaurant. Seems like she has learned the ropes. She still makes quite a few mistakes, and there is a lot for her to learn. Her customer service technique is also a little awkward, but she has improved. That's good as long as she's showing improvement, right? All the other employees are concerned about her, but she learned quickly. She should be okay. So as her trainer, I am very happy, of course. As her trainer, as her sensei, I'm taking half, if not more, of the credit for this. Good job. See? You can do it. It's almost impressive to see her use the restaurant slang without any problems. As I feel emotional, Kirara comes back from serving the customers. Are you tired?
大丈夫。
She certainly seems like a hard-working girl. She nods seriously. Some new employees actually quit because of this weekend madness, but I think she'll be okay. Once all the customers get their drinks, it should calm down, so hang in there. You sure are full of energy, as usual.
それだけが取り柄だから。
Energy? Having lots of energy? That's when I noticed something on her toes, which are sticking out from her sandals. Wait! I stop her to get it off, but it isn't anything that's stuck on her. It's a little hole in her sock, and her toe is peeking through. Oh! Hey, look! Look, your little pinky toe is peeking out. Aww! She looks really embarrassed about it. Okay, that's not her pinky toe, that's her big toe. That's the big toe. It's just your toe, it looks cute, okay? It actually kind of does look funny and cute. When I point it out, she crouches and holds her toe. Don't worry, it's your toe, okay? It's only your toe, it's not like you're showing ankle or your tummy or, you know, anything else that's lewd. She turns bead red with embarrassment. It's rather unexpected to see her react that way, because I thought she didn't care about things like that. I mean, there's some dudes out there that have probably... I mean, yeah, people have feet fetishes, right? Maybe some people even go further and they have a big toe fetish. You never know. Do you have another pair to change into? Kirara just shakes her head in response. She looks truly at loss. Let's see. A young girl wouldn't want to run around with a hole in her sock. I think for a while. Then, do you want to switch with my sock? I don't care if I have a hole. Yeah, do you want to switch socks with me? Just don't mind my toe cheese, okay? I said it, but I was half joking. But... She actually wants to change socks? Really? She looks at me as if I was the biggest hero ever. I mean, this seems like a bad trait on your part, okay? It's better to have a sock and a hole in your sock than to wear my cheese-riddled sock jam toes. But it might smell. Okay, you don't mind my toe smell? To see her respond in such a pure manner makes me feel a little guilty. Could that be because I'm not that pure? Okay, then let's switch. We both start to take our socks off. Oh, don't mind us, you know, I'm just changing socks with her. Totally normal thing. The manager is standing behind us. Well, Shino's sock has a hole in it, so we are switching. The manager sighs. That hasn't even been an option in your head? I think we're just stupid. Yeah, to be fair, both of us, right? We could have suggested as well, but I personally didn't even think of that. I thought it was just, I don't know, you know, what's it? Employee, you have like certain rules employees have to, dress code, that's what it is. Maybe it's just employee dress code. She said they had to wear jeans or pants, right? Not skirts, so maybe socks was also part of the employee dress code, I don't know. When the employees from the last shift show up, we realize it's 11 PM. I'm supposed to be off at midnight, so I only have an hour to go. but this is the long hour. I'm assigned to tables 1 through number 8 by the entrance today. Most of my customers are just talking now, so there really isn't anything for me to do. The time when I just have to stand around like this is the most boring and torturous time for me. As I stand by the tables, I can't help but hearing the conversations of the customers. The customers from table number 4 talk extremely loud. At first, there are 2 office ladies drinking quietly, but when a few guys in t-shirts and sweatpants from the next table join, it becomes noisy all of a sudden.
Yeah, お姉さん、すげえ俺の好みだよ。会社でもモテるでしょ。
Oh god, they're flirting.
ねえ、俺車が趣味なんだけどさ、先月すっげえ低音が出るスピーカーを積んだんだけど、これから。
Oh wow, you got speakers? Damn, dude. The guy obviously wants something more than just companions. Even standing near them makes me embarrassed. However, the ladies respond. Come on, deny them.
Yada.
She seems like they don't mind that much. I guess women are okay with such an obvious approach. Or maybe it's because they're a little drunk. Maybe it's a bit of both. But a lot of women don't show their emotions, so they might be wishing that those guys would get lost. Some new customers come in. Welcome! I greet cheerfully and usher them to table number 8. They are a group of 5, with wild hairdos. They smell a little sweaty.
お客さん、私がお通し持ってっていい?
When I come back to the counter, my coworker Tone-san whispers to me, "Sure, I don't
あり
mind."
がとう。
Okay, why do you want to go to table 8? Then Tone-san takes her little bowl with edamame in it, and takes it to table number 8. I watch her thinking it's unusual for her to do that, and then notice she's talking to the customers as she serves them. Do you know them? I ask her when she's back.
俺、スタジェネなんだよ。
Star Generation! Oh my god! I remember we saw them in the beginning. Oh my god, I'm like the biggest fan ever since I came to know of them like a couple hours ago. Holy shit, it's Star Generation! Star... what?
スタージェネレーションっていうの聞いたことない？有名だよ、有名。
They're famous? Then what the fuck are they doing here? No, what did they do?
見てわからないかな？
I try to observe carefully, but I still don't know who they are. At first glance, you might think they'd be like in a gang or something. Maybe a biker gang, or what else? What else would be fitting for them? The first thing I notice is their wild hair color. Then they all look pale, and 3 of them are carrying very similar narrow bags. And a very similar narrow bag on their backs. So that must be a hint. Tony-san says it's obvious, so those bags must mean something significant. Are they from the Kendo Club? Or fishermen?
何言ってんの？なんで剣道部や釣り人が革ジャンでギター背負ってなくちゃいけないのよ。
Well, I'm joking, but if they carry instruments and they're famous, are they celebrities? I mean, maybe they would play music to the fish that they're trying to catch, you know? Maybe a specific tune that they play makes the fish wanna bite on the bait.
そういうわけじゃないけど、インディーズバンドやってるの。
Indies?
そうそう。
I see. Indies. I repeat the word, but what is indies anyway? I've heard the word before, but I don't know what it means. But if I ask her, she'll make fun of me, so I won't say anything. It must be something which any young person would know for sure. Similar, like, for example, the in a gaming scene, right? Indies, indie music, or indie is just sort of like not necessarily underground, but lesser known, and it usually doesn't have like big budgets behind it and shit like that, you know? It's sort of built from the ground, and they're not that popular yet. But that's for games, of course. Maybe in music world it means a little different, I don't know. But probably something independent, right? People say asking something is not embarrassing, but it's not that simple. You can be ridiculed for a long time for asking a stupid question. Anyways, Tone-san says that they are a group called Star Generation, and they are extremely popular around here. They're so wild, so cool, so punk, and so indies. They were even on TV the other day, and since then, Tone-san has been crazy about that. She's similar, like, yeah, I just saw them like less than a week ago, but still, I'm their biggest #1 fan. Which means Tone-san knows them because they were on TV. But I don't say anything because I am considerate. I remember the time Murakami told me that band people are really popular. He swore by it, but even when I see the real thing, I still don't believe him. According to Tone-san, they are the most popular amongst many bands, but the way they dress and their hairdos sure looks strange and kinda dirty, and they all look so unhealthy. Tone-san's eyes have different kind of sparkles, but that's not because they are bandsmen, but because they were on TV. Star Generation members call, and Tone-san goes to take their order. 2 medium-sized beers, blackcurrant soda, fresh grapefruit sour, Coke, deep-fried cartilage, Caesar salad, grilled fish, cube steaks, and pickled eggplant. The charismatic Indies bandsman's order was rather normal. Tone-san wants to take care of their table by herself, but I can't just stand around doing nothing. I decide to take the drinks, but before that... So, which one is the most popular among them?
そうだね。
She looks at the
あの
table.
真ん中に座ってるボーカルでリーダーの八木原さん。それと、なんといってもギターの健太。それは、あの奥の人かな。
I see. I memorize what she said and head to the table. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna impress them. We're gonna impress them like, I know your name, dude. When I serve the drink, Yagihara thanks me frankly. I look at him while thinking, so this is a bandsman. It's a weird term, bandsman. He must be a little over 20 or so. His hair is orange. His overshaved and over-made-up eyebrows bother me a little, but it's not that unusual nowadays. His voice is a little hoarse, maybe because he sings. His thin body is wrapped in a dingy long coat and gives a delicate impression. And then there's Kenta. He must be about the same age as I am. His clothes and hair are sure plain compared to the others. His face has good features, but his skin looks pale, almost sickly, and he has a sour face. Even at a place like this, he has no expressions on his face. And more than anything, his black framed glasses are ruining his impression. The other guys look rather normal too. Are they really that popular? It's hard to believe. It must be work of the media. Maybe reality is different. I feel a little bit strange that they're coming to like a tiny restaurant such as this, if they're so famous, and nobody's actually like coming to their table asking for pictures, autographs, or anything like that. Doesn't that always happen when you're pretty famous? When I come to this conclusion within myself, a shocking incident happens. The ladies at table 4 started. They're the ones who were having fun being picked up earlier. One of them went to the restroom, and on the way back, she notices the members of Star Generation at table 8. Oh, here it is. Here's the moment. She's gonna be like, ah, Star Generation! Ah, sign my boobs! Ah!
Ah! Star Generation!
See, didn't I tell you? She starts screaming. Drunk people can speak loudly, but her voice echoes inside of the restaurant. It's abnormally loud. The members of Star Generation look shocked. The lady walks up to the members. No, you're mistaken. We just look like Star Generation, okay?
そうですけど。
The guy who was the closest to her, neither Yagihara nor Kenta, answers. I don't even know what instrument he plays. Okay, well, there it is. The fangirls are here. She screams again. I turn around to look at the manager. The manager doesn't look happy, but with his eyes, he tells me, I know she's being extremely loud, but at this point, it's too early to say anything. Just keep an eye on her. I nod. Mm-hmm, the one and only, baby. The other lady gets up.
私たちスタジェネの大ファンなんです。嬉しいです。
She sounds less excited though. Then she leaves her table and moves to table number 8. The thing that I actually kind of feel bad for is the other guys, right, that are now getting dumped because they see the members of Star Generation. The young guys who were picking up the ladies are left at table number 4. As they lost their targets instantly, they look shocked and don't look like they know what's going on. Actually, I can't believe it myself. Those ladies are cruel. If I were them, I couldn't do it. There should be at least some manners. But maybe this is why women are scary. What is it? They can be so cold and hurt sometimes, or hurtful. As I think that, I feel a little pain in my heart. Anyway, the bandsmen seem to be popular. Is Murakami right? Are bandsmen popular? So, what do I do with the pain in my heart? Do I give that to the bandsmen? What the fuck do they want with your pain? But wait, that's not right. I mustn't have shameful concerns. I have to be careful. The ladies continue to fawn over the stunned band members, ignoring everything else. Sometimes you hear in comics, 1 + 1 isn't 2. It could be 3 or 4, or it could be anything. Expressing how important it is to be a team player, what the fuck? Just like that, as if the two ladies don't want 1 + 1 to be 2. They start to get louder and louder. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? I don't understand the comparison. The fuck? Being loud is one thing, but they start to physically mingle with the Star Generation members. They're touching their bodies, trying to feed them with fingers. What? Here, eat my fingers, dude. And they're even trying to make them lick their fingers with mayonnaise on it. What? What kind of act is this? Is this really how crazy girls act around, you know, fucking rock stars? The members of Star Generation don't know what to do. But the two guys who got left behind are the ones who are truly at a loss, feeling completely alienated. With just 2 of them, they are just licking the beer glasses and picking up on the appetizers on the table. There's a loud shriek. When I look at the table, I see one of the ladies tangled up with one of the members' body and kissing his cheek. Whoa, they are aggressive, those ladies. Holy shit, they just come over to them. They're doing exactly what the guys did to them before, right? Trying to pick them up. But even the girls now are way more aggressive than the guys were. Holy shit, she just starts randomly kissing his cheek. And the other one is pouting in jealousy. The members of Star Generation are no longer in shock. Some are even smiling. They look like they're having fun. I mean, of course, if girls randomly start walking up to you and doing shit like that, I'd be like, yeah, this is the life, baby. What up? I don't want the two guys to see that, but of course they do. I know something is going to happen. I feel like this is the moment where you start to realize, right? Hey, this is the power of rock stars, of people in bands. You know, because I feel like you either have 2 choices in life. You either become the dudes that just got dumped by the other girls for the more famous dudes, or you try to become the famous dudes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we gonna have a confrontation? They stand up with a roar. I disliked them because of their behavior earlier, but now I'm kind of sympathizing. How strange and selfish the human mind is. As an employee, I shouldn't feel this, but I can't help cheering them on. Yeah, go beat up Star Generation, dude, you got this! Because they really were trying hard to pick up those ladies. A for effort. I can't help thinking that Star Generation members should have been a little more considered. But they didn't do anything though, it's just their fame, right? Their fame is what brought the ladies over. They didn't even have to try, which is kind of worse because those dudes were trying their hardest, and then they lose out to guys who are not even trying in the slightest. The band people, the bandsmen still get the girls though. But that is simply my personal emotion as an employee. I'm not allowed to think that way. I have to be in the position to say that hopefully there won't be any incident. The 2 guys walk up to table number 8 angrily. The 2 ladies try to hide behind Star Generation members, and the 2 guys revile them. Because they're half drunk, I can't really hear exactly what they're saying, but they be saying something nasty. One of the members stands up with an extremely angry expression. He must be quite drunk himself because his face is red. He also says some incomprehensible words, and they stare at each other. As an employee, I walk up to them. Excuse me, I got between
なん
them.
だ
No fighting here in the restaurant, please. One of the guys glares at me. As soon as I see that face, my sympathy fades a little. Up close, I see his nose is pierced. There's a thick chain around his neck. He's very tanned. He simply looks rough. Uh-oh, he looks like the type of guy that would beat me up without exerting any effort. He turns to me now. Of course, I can't sympathize with him any longer. I actually want to tell him I'm on their side, but of course, I can't say that. I would never even want to face with someone like that, but it's part of my job. I'm very sorry to tell you this, but if you have a fight, there are other
喧嘩
customers.
じゃねえよ。ただ注意してやろうってだけだろ。
Of what? The guy is shouting. Well,
俺たちの何を注意するってんだ。おい、嫉妬なんか見苦しいぞ。
That's the band, the singer, right? I forgot his name, Yoshikawa or something? Even the bandsman interrupts and starts provoking. They're both powerful, but I'm the one in the middle, so I wish they'd stop. Besides, don't you know what would happen with such provocation? Completely ignoring my worry, the bandsman keeps provoking. Dude, please stop. Please stop. The pierced guy tries to jump. Wait, please! Please stop! When I stop him, of course he turns on me.
触んな、こら。
Dude! Don't, please, calm down! Violence doesn't solve anything, okay? See, love and peace. We need love in our lives, right? Yeah, love. Even though they're taking love away from you right now. I'm desperate.
うっせえな。
Damn, if you're gonna fight, please do it outside, you know? Isn't that what they— Oh, did I get punched? The pierced guy tries to shake me off of him and go towards the bandsman, but I hold on to stop him. Although I only get 900 yen an hour, I have my pride. Please! Please stop!
どけよ
Ugh. The guy tries to grab my collar to get me off of him, but I hold on desperately. I can't give in now. We end up wrestling. It's kind of funny. We tried to prevent them from fighting, but in the end I ended up fighting with him. But it probably won't go on for long. He is obviously bigger, and more than anything, I'm an employee of this restaurant. I know I'll end up beaten up. I look around, hoping someone will come to my aid. But hey, wait a minute! They're all just watching! And they almost look like they're having fun. They're like, whoa, let's order some more snacks. Well, how could you be like that? But I have more important things to be concerned about. I see Kirari Shiino. She isn't smiling. Instead, she's screaming something. How nice of her, but I can't hear what she's screaming. God. He punches me in the face. Ouch! I lose my balance and fall down. I can't hold myself up. Oh, it's starting to get blurry. If I let my body fly, I'll hit the shelves of liquor bottles. If that happens, the bottles will fly all over and it'll be a huge mess. That won't be good. I reach out and try to grab the post as I fly past. I'm successful and my body stops flying. I'm relieved that I was able to stop the bottles from flying all over, but I don't get much time to rejoice. Instead of hitting the shelves, I'm about to hit the floor head first. At times like this, everything moves extremely slowly, so in slow motion, I think of a lot of things before I fall. It won't be good to hit my head at this speed. The head is the most important part for humans. Some humans. Am I going to die? Well, it's a hardwood floor, so even in best case scenario, I might be handicapped. No, that's not good either. I'll be okay. I should be okay. As I encourage myself, I hear Kirari's voice. Oh no, that's not helping! Ah, I guess I'm going to die. Because she said so, I'm gonna die. Dush. And then it goes black before my eyes. Although it's the middle of the spring, the air feels chilly at night. When I get to the main street pushing my bicycle, I can see my breath in the dark air. I didn't die, luckily. I mean, it's just heading face plant first into the hardwood floor. Sure, it hurts, but it doesn't make you die. At the most, you'll probably get a concussion. When I woke up, I was behind the kitchen. I regained my consciousness before the manager called the ambulance. When I touched the back of my head, I could feel the bump. Then, the manager was unusually kind and said, "I'll give you a little bonus, So why don't you go home? Yeah, of course he's being kind because he's like, obviously he wants to keep us as his employee, but also just like, we just got beaten up, you know? I remember that when you hit your head, you may not die right away, but that might come later on. Did the manager tell me to go home early because of that? And he's like, yeah, if you're gonna die, don't die in the restaurant, okay? Bad publicity. Go home early, go die at home. However, I didn't feel like going to the hospital, so I went home as I was told. I don't like troublesome situations. My head hurts. When I start to pedal, I realize even my face hurts. I bet it's all scraped. I sure got punched horribly. Come to think of it, because I was out of it, I didn't check all of my injuries. We wrestled for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if there were more injuries. When you are excited, you don't feel the pain, but you start to feel it after a while. Yep, that's the adrenaline. Adrenaline coursing through your veins is what makes you not feel the pain for a while. I think of going back to the restaurant, but I don't want to show my injured face again. I decided to go to the park by the restaurant. The park, which is located in the middle of the residential area, can be a little spooky because sometimes you find homeless people. Just homeless people on the swing, you know, they want to have fun too. I am cautious, but there are no bushes at this park, so I can see well, and I don't see any suspicious figures. I get off my bicycle with a relief. The drinking fountain is located near the sandbox. The shadow of the concrete drinking fountain is dark. I look up to the sky and find a beautiful moon shining above. It's a full moon tonight. I remember my teacher telling me that Jesus died on the day of a full moon. Oh wow. Oh shit, that must mean it's going to happen to us too, huh? If even Jesus died on a full moon. Our school is a mission school, so we have theology class. Our teacher says that when we study Bible, we understand more about Western culture, which makes Western movies and novels more interesting, but that hasn't happened to me yet. As I think that, I scoop up some water and put it on my burning face. I feel a stinging sensation. I must have really scraped my skin. It feels swollen, and I feel a dull pain as well. Maybe it's bruised. In the light, maybe it's obvious that I was punched. I'll probably end up going to school with a swollen face, and I'm sure people will talk about it. I have to come up with an explanation, just in case if the teachers ask me about it. Just say we got into a fight, right? We got into a fight defending Star Generation. Boom! Hell, that'll even make some girls talk with us. Sure, they'll probably ask about like, ooh, what was it like meeting Star Generation and shit like that. But at least they'll talk to me. I'm good at coming up with an excuse. But when there's an obvious proof on my face, it might not be that easy this time. How troublesome. As I try to cool off the painful area, I start to feel the fatigue from this long day, and it's making my whole body sluggish. I sit on the swing to get some rest. I'm just getting a little rest, but once I was on the swing, I can't help swinging. Of course, that's what the swing is for. The height must be adjusted to little kids, so it's too low and a little scary for me. I give up and just settle for the little swings. I hear a voice, so I turn around and see some customers walking on the other side of the street. Drunken customers sure laugh happily. Come to think of it, since I quit the tennis club, I don't hang out with a group of people anymore. On the contrary, I rarely have a chance to spend with other people after school or on my day off. I realized my life was centered around the club activities after all. However, I'm not regretting that I quit. It was supposed to end. As I stretch, I look at the full moon. I can't see a rabbit or a crab on the moon's surface to sign. Isn't that, I feel like it's a Japanese myth or whatever, tale or something, right? That there's a rabbit on the moon that makes like what was it? Moon cakes? That's what it was. A rabbit on the moon that makes moon cakes. I put my hand on the moonlight. If it was the sun, I could see the red light through. But with the moon, all I see is a dark shadow of my hand. I open and shut my hand as if it was trying to grab the air and look at it. This is my old habit, and somehow this calms me down. Hey, I hide my hand in a hurry, responding to the unexpected voice.
大丈夫？こんなところで一人でいたら悲しくなっちゃうよね。
It's Kirari, smiling at me by the park entrance. Hey. Well, I'm neither lonely nor sad. Her unexpected appearance sure rattled me, but I tried to hide my feelings. I guess I do deny everything when I'm startled. Anyway, you came to work in your uniform again, huh? I told you before that you shouldn't.
ごめんね。
Bad girl. Kirari smiles, trying to dodge. She probably didn't feel like changing. The rusty swings squeaks echo in the night air. That's creepy as hell, man! Though I couldn't use the swing, Kirari is pulling it without any problems. She's pulling it off. She is swinging so high, it makes me worry. This is incredibly creepy because all this just reminds me is just like a horror movie scene, right? Where you're, for some reason, walking past a park in the middle of the night. You hear the squeakiness of the swings, and it's swinging back and forth slowly. But guess what? There's nobody on the swings. That's right.
子供の頃さ、これで靴飛ばす遊びしなかった？
Yeah, I would either jump off the swing myself or like kick off my shoes indeed. Kirara smiles at me, but I don't get a chance to answer. Ooh! She swings her leg up and kicks her shoe off. Her basketball shoe comes off easily. She must tie her shoelaces very loosely. The shoe arcs through the air and lands on the ground.
明日は曇りかな？
Cloudy? You'll always get cloudy days with shoes like that. Kirari
前島
laughs.
くん、比べっこしない？
Alright, let's see if I can kick it further away than you can. I tell her that I decline because I'm
こ
scared.
んな低いのに怖いって変なの。
I'm scared of heights, okay? Regardless of whether it's 50 centimeters or 50 meters. I'm scared, especially because it's so low. Anyway, I don't see a hole in her sock anymore. Did you change? She kicks off her other shoe
こっち
too.
に穴開いてるんだ。
Oh, her hole was on the left side. She sticks her foot out and shows her big toe peeking from the hole. She was embarrassed about it earlier. Doesn't she care anymore? No. She lost her toe virginity. We saw it before already, so I'm like, you know what? Whatever, you saw my toe before. Have a good look at it, dude. You're childish, Shiino.
違うよ。
A little bit, but it's kinda cute. Kirari denies it bashfully. How so?
こんなの分かっててやってるだけだよ。全部ぶりっ子だもん。騙されちゃダメだよ。
She laughs. She jumps off the swing in her socks and collects her shoes by herself. Then she comes back to the swing, dusts off her socks carefully, and puts her shoes on. I notice a band-aid on her finger. Did you cut yourself?
うん。割れたグラス片付けてる時に切っちゃった。
Right, because she probably broke 10 more glasses, right? Then she lifts her face and looks at me.
前島くんは頭叩かれて痛くない？
She looks worried. A little bit. It grew by like 50%. Not that bad. I was on the sports team, so I'm kinda used to injuries.
そっか。私死んじゃったかと思ったよ。
I don't think I die that easily, okay? I'm pretty weak. I'm not the strongest person, but I don't think I die that easily. Even now, she's scared of recalling when I got punched. I mean, she yelled so loudly like, "He's gonna die!" I'm sure I would be scared too if I was just watching. But when you are the one in the incident, it's not that scary. Just like getting a shot, it's scarier to watch. It's the same thing. You know what's scary? I hate getting shots, but the thing is I can't not look at me getting a shot. Therefore, I'm like double scary, right? Because I see the needle going through my arm, and I'm experiencing the one that's getting the needle in my arm. So it's like double the scared factor for me. Yeah, I just always wonder, like, have you seen how thick the needles are sometimes? My arm is pretty thin, okay? Like, I'm not the most muscular guy, I'm a pretty skinny dude, okay? Like, how do they fit a needle that's that freaking long into my thin, skinny arm? I don't fucking get it. Where does it go? Like, I half expected the needle to just get out, you know, at the other end of my arm.
そうかな。注射はやられてる方も痛いよ。
Kirari frowns. It's getting late. I pulled out my cell phone and opened it. I knew it was late, but it was already almost midnight. Shiino, are you okay just hanging out like this? It's getting late.
今日は大丈夫かな。朝のバイト休みだし。
Work in the morning?
朝は新聞配達してるんだ。
Wait, you have another part-time job? You work at night and in the morning?
そうだよ。うちにお金入れるんだ。
Oh gosh. She's poor? We?
うち貧乏なの。
Aww. I see. Damn. They're so poor that their child has to work morning and night while simultaneously also going to school during the day, right?
うちね、お父さんが病気で仕事できないから、たくさん働かないといけないんだ。
Okay, that makes more sense for her to be working then. I imagine that their family was so poor that her entire family was working, including herself, and they still couldn't get enough money somehow, or were like struggling to get by. She says her dad injured himself at work a long time ago, and her mom, who was working part-time, is now sick too, so she has to work and earn money. Holy shit! Both her parents are sick? He said it as if it's nothing, but it's a serious situation. I tried to find something to say, but I can't find anything appropriate to say. Yeah, what do you say in that situation? Like, okay, damn. All I would say is I'm sorry, I guess. I don't fucking know. Damn. Then what are you going to do after high school?
お父さんは行かせたいみたいだけど、無理だと思う。奨学金とかもらえるかもしれないけど、もし行けても通ってる暇があんまりなさそうだし。
I see. You have to hang in there, huh? It's a lame thing to say, but Kirari smiles.
頑張る。私長女だから。
I like her attitude though, you know? Despite being in this shitty situation, being positive usually always helps. I mean, look at her face. Who would look that happy? You wouldn't think that she'd be talking about like, yes, I'm working morning and night every single day. Whoa! She stands tall and proud. I'm impressed. I truly am.
そうでしょ？あとね、ほら、見て。この制服の破れたところもね、自分でちゃんと縫ったんだよ。
She sticks out her arm. When I look hard in the dark, I see the patched up area on her elbow. Despite your appearance, you're struggling.
見かけによらないかな。そうかな。
Because you look kind of cute, and if you look at her, you don't think she's a poor person, right? Or that her family is poor? I don't know why, but Kirari laughs when I nod. I feel ashamed of myself for planning a trip to a foreign country with the money I earn. I feel a little mortified. So I consider giving a little bit of money to my family too. I even think of exactly how much. I'm surprised at myself. I thought I was not attached to money, but when I actually tried to give it to others, it's not as easy as I thought. But that's exactly what Kirari is doing. She's not that skillful, and even if she gets fired many times, she still doesn't give up. I resolve to teach her more closely at work. Now I feel even more responsible for her, right? I need to teach her better. Because I'm lost in thought. Silence fills the air. Kirari is pulling the swing again. As I'm about to suggest we leave, I notice a shadow near the park enters. Uh-oh! Enter the darkness killer! It's too dark to see, but I think he is looking at us. I get a little nervous. Who would come to the park all by himself at this time of the day? I need to let Kirari escape first if something happens. Then I take a harder look at the shadow. I see him raising his hand. Please don't be our buddy from before.
居酒屋のバイトの人だよね。
Oh, yeah? Yes.
やっぱり。
Okay. He walks up to us, and then I can see his face. Hey, it's Kenta! From Star Generation! Star Generation's guitar player. Sup, dude? Sup? What the fuck is he wearing around his neck? Is that like that? Is he wearing 3 chokers? Or what kind of necklace is that? He has his guitar back on his bag. Or the other way around, bag on his back. And walks up to us with no expression. Just like in the restaurant.
やあ、二人っきりのとこ、すまないね。
His casual greeting doesn't match his serious expression. He looks at Kirari. Kirari is wearing Oubi Academy's winter uniform. He puts his arm on his chin and checks out Kirari from head to toe.
ああ、君は僕と同じ学校。そうか。
Hey,
そういえば顔もどこかで見たことがあるね。
you go to Oubi too? Then he examines her face. Kirari shrinks back from him. The same school as Kirari, which means the same school as me. Have I seen him before? I can't remember. Well, even if I have, he is one of those types that you forget instantly. He's on the handsome side, but really doesn't leave much of an impression. That's true. When you look at him, he doesn't seem as extravagant as the other band members, right? He kind of looks normal, plain compared to them. So if you see him, you probably don't think like, wow, he's the guitar player of Star Generation. But what is he thinking? Why did he come to see us? I keep quiet, still feeling cautious. Kirari is looking at him vacantly. If I was alone, I wouldn't be this cautious, but I have Kirari with me. I need to protect her. He then turns his eyes to me.
君のことも知ってる。どこか運動部に入っていたろ。
Hey, he knows of me. I used to be on the tennis team. And you?
ああ、そうだった。遅れて失礼。僕は殿谷健太。Oubi学園3年 H 組
The
だ。
fuck? 3H? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's 8. Do they have that many third year classes? H? 8? I'm Shikanosuke Maejima.
私は C のキラリです。
Tonoya nods and pulls pieces of paper from his
それで
pocket.
ね。僕たちはスタージェネレーションというバンドをやっているんだけど、
I
さっき
mean,
はどうもね。
yeah, I know. Everybody knew you were Star Generation. I put my face close to the papers he pulled out, trying to read what's on them. What is he giving
来
us?
週に僕たちがやるライブのチケット。さっき店にいた人たちには騒がしたお詫びとして配ったんだけど、
Oh,
君たち時間はあるかい？
sure, that's cool. Awesome. Free concert? I'll be off next week.
私も。
Oh, we can go together. Kirari, a live concert. I'm a little interested because of the things Murakami told me, and when I think about how people acted today, I'm curious why people are attracted to them. On the other hand, I'm a little reluctant to go because I'm a little annoyed that people make such a fuss over them. Also, it's not a place where I would go, but it's interesting to sort of at least experience once. See what all the hubbub, all the fuss is about. I don't even know the first thing about rock bands.
私にもそれ見せて。
Kirari excitedly takes the tickets from
ライ
Tonoya.
ブってどういうことするの？
You just, stand there, dance, enjoy the music.
君ライブ行ったことない？
うん。テレビとかでは見たことあるけど。
Kirari nods. Same
そう
here.
か。
Tonoya nods quietly.
暗くて狭い部屋に集まって、すると生演奏が始まるからそれを聞くんだ。どんな感じかって言われると、これは行われる音楽のジャンルとか出演者によってだいぶ変わっちゃうんだけどね。今回の場合はパンクだとかメロコアのバンドが集まってるけど、そこまで過激にはならないかな。普通にね、イベントとして楽しめるはずだよ。
Melodic hardcore. Those sounds like two combinations that don't go well together. Like with melody, melodic, you think of like, soft music. And hardcore is like dun 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 dun. It's a bare bones
面
explanation.
白い？
面白い？僕は基本的に面白いと思うけど、つまらない時もあるよ。ま、それは人それぞれだし、一概には言えないかな。
ともやくんも出てるの？
まあね。
Does she not know anything about Star Generation? I guess she doesn't have time to keep up with, or even watch TV. Wait, Kirari, do you even have a TV?
行くとしたら、お金はどれくらいかかるの？
I mean, we're getting tickets for free, so... Free?
このチケットがあれば無料で入れる。普通はね、チケットの他にドリンク代、これを取られるんだけど、この前売り券はワンドリンクも無料でついてるやつだから、交通費だけかな。
無料？
Like, all free, yes! I mean, someone in her position constantly has to think about the costs of everything, I imagine, right? So, yeah, Free is like, yes, score! Kirari looks at me with a sparkle in her eyes. Can I ask you something too?
いいよ。
What does indies mean? I know it has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but I figured this is as good a chance to ask him.
そうね。語源はインディペンデントで独
It
立
is
的に
independent, okay.
音楽業界ではレコード協会に加盟してないレコード会社だとかそこに所属するバンドなんかを指すね。
The
メジャーの
opposite
対
of
義語なのかな。
mainstream. Yeah, yeah.
時々
So usually
アマ
lesser
チュアを
known.
インディーズって言い換えることがあるけどそれは本当は違うと思うんだけどでも怒るほどでもないよね。みんなはアマチュアって言葉かっこ悪いと思ってるみたいだし。
I mean, with amateurs, you just think that usually when you hear amateurs, you think of someone that they're just not good enough to be professionals, rather than not known enough to be professionals or mainstream or whatever, right? Tonoya explains it very politely. I thought he'd be weird, but he's pretty nice. The only thing is, I really don't understand what he's saying.
とにかくね。
He clears his throat.
ここはちゃんとしたお店でスタッフもきちんとしてるし初心者でも問題はないんだ。もし興味があったら来たらいいよ。それなりに珍しいものは見られる。そうだな。僕たちも楽しめるように努力するしほんと出演者こそ頑張らないとね。それは忘れちゃいけないな。
Alright, awesome. By the way, are these like VIP backstage passes as well? He speaks to himself while nodding. We accept the tickets. Tonoya leaves without saying goodbye. He's strange. Kirari nods.
でも
Pretty cool, we got free tickets though, right? Yeah! She turns to me.
私ライブ一回見てみたいな。遊びに出かけるなんて久しぶり。
Sure, sounds fun, Kirari. Dare I say, it's a date? Kirari looks so happy she's about to skip around with joy. Then, you can have mine too. So why don't you invite one of your friends? Dude, no, you're getting an opportunity! A golden opportunity to spend one-on-one time with a girl and you're throwing it away like this? I tried to hand my tickets to Kirari, but she doesn't take it. Good Kirari.
前島くんは行かないの？
No. I do want to see the popular band perform. Especially if one of our fellow students is in the band, then why don't you? You always work, right, Shiino? You should take a break once in a while. Especially if it's free. But she got her own ticket too, what are you talking about? I take her hand and make her take the ticket. This is the proper thing for me to do. Unless there is only one ticket, but I thought he gave both of us one each. Kirari accepts the ticket, hesitantly.
ありがとう。私の友達にもあんまり外遊びに行かない子がいるからその子と一緒に行くね。きっと喜ぶと思うよ。
Damn it. And here I was thinking that part of Kirari wanted to go with us too, but apparently not. She's like, oh yeah, well, okay, I'll go with my friends. It'll probably be much more fun anyway. I hope you have lots of fun.
嬉しいな。
She smiles bashfully. Damn.